into it
And, like, fucked up his leg.
and like somehow it caught it right and then it jerked him and then like his shit went like this, so like by the time he got he felt whatever pain, the shit was just stuck in there and his leg was like inverted.
That is so
bad.
fucked up.
So
Like,
everybody send prayers to
Uncle Taco.
please.
Seriously, if y'all can leave any sort of comments, he would love that. He loves all the big
Please.
timers. And Michael
Send 'em
Stolfy's out.
support.
Bro, Michael Stolfy's
He's
out.
He's out.
Michael Chalfont's out. We're missing some mics.
We're missing some missing mics in action.
We're missing mics. Missing mics in action. Send some love and prayers for everybody.
Please, because
We're
I don't know.
family.
yeah, we are.
We're one big family here at the big time.
And I also know how that shit feels.
Yeah, actually, though.
God. Tearing your ACL. I didn't tear it all the way though.
Hold on. Tell me about that fucking, Travis Scott's performing where? In England or something?
Italy.
Oh,
Rome, Italy tomorrow. Yeah. And then in Pompeii next.
As, like, concerts?
N-
Or it's, like, promotional?
I'm pretty sure people can pay to see it, but I think it's gonna be limited. I think this is just for himself, which is
Yeah.
cool.
I wonder if he's going to record them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. He'd be stupid not to.
When he was doing... So you saw the movie. Hold on. First of all, let's get... I'm going to
I
ask
don't
you...
know where the hell that was.
I'm going to ask you a question, and then...
I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, yeah, do that first.
Where was this performed?
Wasn't it Pompeii?
It seemed no.
You don't think so? I thought that's what it was.
It was in Rome. It was in the same place. So he's basically gonna perform in the same place.
And that's Pompeii, or where was it?
It was Rome, Italy.
Also, I wanted to start, because remember how you're saying you wanted to hold the microphone?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I used that thing instead. So if you do want to take it off, you also can. But I was gonna ask. Oh, so the movie, what was it called?
Circus Maximus.
Okay. And was the songs, was it like a live version, or was it just kind of like him DJing the songs? Does that make sense? Is it him performing them, or is it kind of listening to them?
I think it was just like soundtrack layering over it, but I'm pretty sure there's some raw sound that he recorded like while he was there.
Right.
Because it almost seemed like it was like... It was insane.
Yeah.
The amount of equipment, like how many speakers.
It's fucking insane. I've seen that picture where it's like the grass and all that shit. I was gonna...
Fuck that.
Fuck that?
Fuck all that equipment and
He's
all
got
the
a team for
all
it, though.
oh yeah, but bruh, did you hear that shit? Taylor Swift paid an extra $100,000 to like the truck drivers,
right,
to get all her equipment out there. That's some goated ass shit.
That
ain't gonna lie.
is. She gave him all like
'Cause
raises and shit.
Do you think the truck drivers unload now? They don't. They have a team.
Yeah, they probably have a team. They probably go home and sleep, or they probably are sleeping during the show.
Yeah.
'Cause think they're driving. Like, let's say she just performed to Dallas.
Yeah.
As soon as it's over, they're already driving to like Louisiana or whatever. Like, think like they get there.
Set up.
That's gotta be like to be a crew of a band that sets all that.
Yeah.
Shit up.
I don't. It's possible because like all of these artists have, but holy shit, like no one ever thinks about that.
Just like
they're getting paid well. They're getting paid well, but
I wonder like but what is it? Like I'm so like Taylor Swift's new tour probably has made $100 billion.
Very profitable.
What's she getting? You know.
The Weeknd is getting a lot of money.
Fuck. Hold on, before we get there, I was going to ask you, would you do kind of a review of the Circus Maximus movie? Kind of run it down, like your overall thoughts and what you recommend it?
Going into it, I didn't expect nothing. Like, I was just like, okay, he's got this new album.
Mm-hmm.
It my thought process was like, let's see the movie before it drops. So
Right.
like, I think halfway through the movie, the album did like it was funny because as soon as it cut to the part where he's at the Circus Maximus event, he has all those speakers around
Mm-hmm.
him. That's when the album dropped, which was weird. It was like right at 11.
That's cool.
But the movie, it didn't really have a plot. I feel like the first half was just artsy, and he played a couple songs with like certain scenes, but it wasn't like the whole album.
So when it wasn't, so you're saying he played certain songs with the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So was there time in between where no song was playing?
Yeah,
Or was it like dialogue? Like what was it?
it was just a little bit, and then instrumentals would come in, and then it would go into the actual song. It was it's a very weird format.
Would you watch it again?
It just didn't. The first half didn't make sense. What I really took from it was his performance at the end, where he did replay a couple of the songs that were in a couple of scenes before.
Okay.
But
He did not play the whole album, though.
I just think, yeah, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was alright. It's just something. It's something to watch.
It
I
was
definitely
fun.
love seeing him perform, though.
Right.
That was cool.
Would you watch it? Maybe not necessarily the whole thing, but let's say they were like clipped it where he's like performing a song.
Yeah, his performance clips.
Yeah.
But
Like music videos for it.
I think he's really gotten. He has a very good stage presence.
How much of the album do you think you played in the movie?
I feel like he played like 7 tracks, 6, 7 tracks.
And there's how many? Like 16?
Not the whole album. Yeah.
Yeah. What was
There's 19.
There's 19?
19 songs, yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of songs. How much was on Astro World?
16.
16. I was gonna ask.
16? 15 or some shit. One, like, also just how the album sounds. I'm not going to talk about the album that much, but how the album sounds it just sounds like he's heavily involved now. Because
Right.
Astro World was more like a, let's get every crazy producer out here, which was insane. And that, I feel, Astro World dropping with all those producers was like a moment, A lot of people worked on that album. A lot of names were on that album.
Mhm.
And a lot of those names, those are very influential people. They either make beats or they're their own musician, and
Right.
it's kind of good for the culture, like, to have like
So there's a noticeable difference from.
it's like a group project for the
Right.
culture, like that did a lot.
a group project where you feel like this is more personal, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely going back to like first album shit.
Yeah.
Just like it's
It made you
different sounds,
think of that?
but oh yeah, it made me think of like his rodeo so much
So it
because
felt
of
like
how personal, but how personal the sounds, like the synths and like him using like older techniques was also cool.
Yeah.
Like he's going back,
It
but he's
sounds-
new.
Yeah.
He's going back, but he's brand new.
It's like, I see what you're saying, like how Astro World's more, we're getting everybody's take on it, where this just feels more kind of like him doing what he wants.
Yeah.
It
for
sounds
sure.
up to, like, when you hear like certain elements of it, it's like that's his taste.
Well, this is why he's the artist he is. Like, first album and getting already, even without an album, he had Kanye's cosign.
How? That's crazy.
Because it's just his take on music is so like different from a big bunch.
Yeah.
Because it's the music, if the music's gonna be in you, it's gonna be in you. Because if you're able to put sounds together in your mind and also in real life, and like make it come into fruition, you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot you can do, and Travis does a lot.
Yeah. So what would you rate the album overall out of 10?
I think I give it like a
I mean,
solid.
How about like this is not like an indefinite rating. It's been out for like a week or two. It's just where you're at right now, right? Just kind of like what your feelings about it right now
I'm
are.
thinking it's a 8.3.
8.3. What would you say Astro World is?
Astro World, looking back at it now,
9.2.
yeah, 9.2 sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like
Do you think
that.
this one's gonna be more for like the fans?
Yeah. No. Oh, I don't know. I feel like he only knows that. I think it's for himself, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's always going to be for himself, but more than ever, this
Mhm.
one sounds very personal.
It's like him just doing what he
Astro
wants.
World is definitely personal, but that's just like a fun album, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Just having fun.
Yeah.
And Utopia is kind of like, let's tell a story.
Well, while we're on the topic of album reviews, what'd you think about Post's new album?
Oh, that post new album, incredible.
I did listen
This
to
is
one.
like, this.
It's a new style. He sounds completely different, in my opinion.
This
It's
is a great album. Great.
It's really refreshing.
But like all of his albums are good. I mean, no one really paid attention to 12 Karat Toothache.
Yeah.
Like this one no one gets talked, but the production is just there. I mean, of course he has writers, which it's okay and it's great. I feel like he never had a bad record. I mean, but this one yet again is personal.
Right.
See, the last album didn't. It was playful. You're just having fun.
Mhm.
But this one's personal.
I would say it's like his new album. The production the quality is very high
Yeah.
on it. I would really like to see him doing something similar with like all the guitar and shit, but a little more raw, like a little stripped down. You know what I mean? Like a little underproduced. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Where everything sounds like 100% perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like no. Where sometimes.
Well,
I
if I'm
kinda-
giving Utopia 8.3 and I'm listening to it like shit, I don't know, but like right now, like this
Just right now,
this
right
vibe
now.
right now,
Yeah.
like Post Malone's album, I've been jamming like
Yeah. It's really just a solid record.
solid. And then that live performance at the pool was really nice.
Yeah.
Like,
That's that Green Thumb. Or
because
what was
artists don't really do that.
it? Yeah.
They don't do that type of shit.
And he fucks up the guitar.
That's the thing. Like, all these big artists with their platform, they can do all these cool things. But
Mhm.
I feel like even early on, you can get some shit done.
Yeah.
Done. Your first try. Nowadays, you can get a lot done, like, in a creative space with your content, whatever you make. Like, you can make it shine, like, you know?
Like crazy.
Yeah.
And nowadays with technology, you can really like do anything with like any sort of equipment. Do you know what I mean? Like.
And then you can enhance it. Like, yesterday, Lennon used this AI mixer
Really.
that people have been using, and it makes the, like, because he has his own little, like, mix, like, and he didn't have, like, a full mix then, and he plugged that in, and it just sounds so, like, defined.
Really.
It sounds like you're suffocating this, like, soundtrack, right? But you're suffocating that, like, whole wave or that soundtrack to get all the bullshit out. Like,
It's
all
just
the...
Like if it's a bag, if it's like a bag
It's
of
like
cereal.
dusting it off.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're dusting it off.
Like it just.
It's not gritty. It's more smooth.
It's just like there's nothing else but what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, bro. How did
Which
y'all
is
do
really
that?
crazy. It's of course I
like
mean
a
you have to have
plug-in?
like a good mix
For it to start
first of
with.
all, but hey, to clean it up a little bit, just it does it in the slightest way.
So it wasn't like a complete
It
game
wasn't like
changer,
a yeah,
but
I
there
mean
was a noticeable difference.
yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need a water real quick.
I got you.
Just talk to the people.
Well, people, we're at what? 15?
15.
Yeah. Well.
15. You want a water?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we haven't been on here for a bit, or we did do the I don't know. Hudson. Oh boy. Well, we're back. We're still back though. So I would love the feedback. Love the feedback. Did you post the one with Taco right after the performance or no?
No,
Not
we
yet.
still need to post that. Let's
Post
talk about the
that, cause I
nasty.
was
Let's
about
talk
to
about
say, watch that. But
Let's talk about the nasty. So give us a
okay,
rundown.
I'm gonna work on that footage that we got from the nasty.
You wanna do something with it?
Yeah. Even though it's vertical, it's still fine. I could like invert it back.
Yeah, and if you feel like you can do something fucking cool with it, then 100% I'd love that. And then we can end up dropping that. I was thinking of like, I'll talk about it off the thing because it's more of a, you know,
Off the
yeah,
wall.
off the mic,
Off the
wall,
mic.
off the mic,
Off the mic.
Yeah.
Well,
it's an off the mic conversation. Cause the performance. We
that second one though.
yeah, the second one was good.
Jesus Christ. I felt that in my soul.
That second one was good.
I felt that in my soul.
That was that encore,
That was some heat.
and that was just for the small timers.
That was the nasty.
That was good.
Like that was great.
Yeah, we did real well.
But
Okay.
I wasn't Lennon before was like getting scared and getting excited are the same like feeling. But like going into it I was excited. And I feel like I don't know. I feel very excited.
I fucking loved it. It sucked that all the shit was kind of giving me hell at first, but when I like listened back to it, like where like money like after the first where it starts doing like the more the instrumental stuff, everything before that I feel like was pretty weak, and then after that for the rest of the performance I feel like was pretty strong.
Yeah.
And there was a couple things that were fucking annoying about it, but I think we did well.
I think we did really solid. I would want to do another retry of Money.
I know me and you could do all those songs better.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I really had fun.
I like how we ended it on Circles too.
Hell
like
yeah.
Something like
everybody loved that.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, when you listen back, everybody's like clapping and stuff.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good closer. We need to like write
have
that one
more of
down.
that shit.
Yeah.
Have more of that like format.
And the guitar sounded like shit on that song when I listened. Like it's so like way too high.
Yeah.
But we did like the performances we did were we did well.
Yeah.
For it being, cause I'll tell you why. Everything that went wrong, like cause like all of a sudden it was just like time to go. That could have all the problems were because of that. Do you know what I mean? It was like all the like the backing track shit fucking up. I feel like we just felt a little bit unprepared, just having to get right into it. I was hoping we'd be able to like not run through the whole thing, but maybe just practice a part or two and like make sure the shit was gonna work correctly. And But hey, we learn and we grow, and I'm so excited for the next time we're gonna do it. We like gotta. We're already working on a little bit of stuff right now. I think we should do. You and Lennon should do like one of y'all's songs. We'll like do a instrumental version.
There's a lot. There's a lot to come. There's definitely a lot.
Yeah, and we're gonna start doing the big times more consistently. At least one a week minimum.
Yeah, I ain't seen shit.
Do you work on Wednesday?
Mm.
You do. What about? I have Wednesday.
We definitely got a jam.
Yeah. If we're gonna do that, I'm sure probably.
Lennon got that new bro. It looks like this Quincy Jones type.
Bro, I gotta see this.
It's big.
How big?
It's like the whole
whiteboard?
fucking wall.
Like
It's
this,
like
this.
It's like a little like R2D2.
Like this,
but
this headboard.
it's like
Like the whiteboard.
yeah.
Damn. Fuck. I gotta come see this shit, bro. Where do y'all have it?
There's many plugins. It's like
1,000 of those.
it has like main mix and it has like all the.
Bruh, y'all gotta put that
It's a
in
mixer.
Is it in the studio?
We're gonna pimp that motherfucker out.
Bro, we gotta get like.
We're gonna put so much shit in there and it's gonna be.
I wish we could have like a mega studio where we could put everything in there. Have all the guitars and fucking shit in one spot. That'd be like
Our own guitars in there.
yeah, all the amps and shit. We could put all the drums and like a
Yeah.
mega drum set.
Yeah.
Bro, I was looking at I was just like, just looking how much shit costs. I found an apartment that's in, I don't remember where the fuck it is. It's not close, but it's in like this, like the DFW. It was this 1-bedroom apartment for $959.
In the hood.
Probably. It looked really nice on the inside, but I'm like,
Definitely in the hood.
yeah.
Well, sometimes you gotta go hood to go good.
Yeah, you do. We gotta get Big Time Incorporated house. The big house.
The big house.
The big house.
Shit.
We'll move in with Ethan and all of them. We're gonna be like, this is the studio room. We'll make country music.
Fuck it. Nah, I got told today that my IG page can be too much at times. I was like, what?
By who?
One of my coworkers. I was like, what?
How did they say it?
There was like, it looks old.
Looks old. What does that mean?
Like it looks. It could be too bright at times. But this one was hard.
I like that one.
Well,
what do you think about that?
I think it's at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me, but
Something to think about, you think?
It's not bad. It's just it tells me like a lot.
It's constructive criticism.
Yes.
Or like
yes,
just
big time.
Or maybe just someone.
Because at the end of the day.
Because the way you said it didn't make it sound like it was something hateful.
No.
Was someone's thoughts.
Yeah, just someone's thoughts, and it made me thought.
And it made me thought.
It made me thought.
Someone's thought, and it made me thought. Okay, episode title. Someone's thought that made me thought. That's good.
It did. It really made me so. Not upgrade, but just try something I haven't tried. You can't knock for.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Like a new approach to something.
New approach. Yeah.
Like take it into consider. Like when next time you're like editing or taking a picture, it's like.
Yeah.
What it like? Maybe I'll try it this way.
Yeah.
And maybe all of a sudden it's something you fuck with.
Yeah.
You know. That's the thing is.
Cause. See, I kind of I like criticism like that because in my head I'm not thinking like, oh, you know, I'm thinking
what you like.
I'm thinking what I like,
Mm-hmm.
but also what the people like too.
Uh-huh,
you know,
yeah.
like kind of like I want to get the people involved as much as I can. I love that. I don't care if it's like, oh, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna have my own take on it, of course, but like, I don't know. I like to incorporate a lot of things.
Yeah, and I think that's like
Even sometimes I go into things with I want to pay homage in a way in my mind to this, like this little detail or that little detail. I'm like, that's for them.
The things that you like.
That's for the people.
Like for people, or like a shout out to.
A shout out to the game.
Yeah, to the game. I know this is like very random, but there's a fact that I had to tell you. A little fun fact. Okay, this is like, I thought this was like pretty random but pretty hard. So, because it's like a full circle thing. Okay, just have to bear with me for a second. So Roger Waters left Pink Floyd, and they replaced him with a guy. His name is Guy Pratt. That's the guy who played bass, right?
Blonde hair.
I think
the one on 87 tour, going crazy.
Yeah. On the bass. Yeah. Well, that was very good for his career. Who else did he go on tour and play bass for?
Duran.
Michael Jackson.
Whoa. That's cool.
And he played on one of his songs. It was called. It was one of his later albums. It was some like giddy ass shit.
It wasn't like, the Bad tour, right? Because that was the same year.
Yeah, I think it was. It must have been the year after.
Yeah,
but cool. I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was on like one of his albums or some shit.
That's cool.
I was just like, that's like
to be that good,
right? Like you're like, oh.
Mike didn't fuck around. Like he wanted everybody to do this shit right.
I saw something because he's like has like controversy, but something that I like truly believe like about him was like there's this thing I saw. I'm sure you've seen it. It was like a letter he wrote on like a tour when he was like a kid, and it was like he's like I'm gonna like work my fucking ass off to be like the greatest entertainer ever, and I like regardless of anything else, I truly believe that he like went like he saw after doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is 100. I just completely believe he did that.
Yeah.
Cause he fucks it up. Energy.
Yeah. A lot of energy. Yeah. No one could beat Mike, but definitely Mike. Mike made me love music when I was younger, so that's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's like, it's that energy, man.
Yeah. What is
and like to have like an album like Thriller be, and that was just like him putting his soul out there. Yeah, man. That was great. The album is like
what do you think makes that album so great? Like it's Thriller. Of course Bad's great, but it's Thriller everybody's talking about.
To be able to capture that sound when he did.
Yeah.
Like the time he did and the time of his life that he did.
Because it's like weird like
what equipment he could get.
Like you hear little like electric.
Because think about it, a year before, if he made the album a couple years before, it would have sound
completely different.
Yeah, and I think
that knows?
Makes it special.
Yeah,
that too makes it special. There's a lot of things special, but that's,
like there's little like synth things that you hear that it's pretty subtle. Do you know what I mean? It's not like in your face. It's like maybe a bass line or whatever that
it sounds very classy.
Yeah,
like very sharp and
then to hear Bad when every single fucking thing is like digital, electronic.
It's like a fitted suit. It's like just
going
perfect.
Out.
Every measurement of it is like
it's very giddy.
There's a lot of sounds that they use, and like all of the sounds, like the whole album is mixed in this refined way.
If you had to give a shout out to two, maybe not like unknown songs, but songs that people overlook on that album, what would those two songs be?
Definitely The Lady in My Life, the
Mm.
last track. That's a great song. That's
Is that one of your
phenomenal.
favorites?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just 10 songs,
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
10
What I like
perfect.
about it does something that like every good piece of like media or whatever should do, is when it's over, it's like you want more. It's not like God damn, thank God it's over.
9 songs.
9 songs. Keep it simple.
And every single one of those songs are perfect.
Hit, 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 hit. It's like I never really listened to it like all the way through until this
And
past year, and it's like all of a sudden it's like a fucking hit off the bat, and then it just goes through like no misses. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not like bored at any time.
yeah. And if it wasn't for The Wiz, which is like
The
The Wizard
Wiz.
of Oz, but
Oh.
with Michael and Diana
Oh,
Ross.
okay.
That's how Quincy and Mike like met. Is on
Really? He
that
was
movie.
Quincy was doing what, like soundtrack,
Yeah, yeah,
and then Michael was acting in it.
yeah,
Did he sing in it? It was like a musical.
yeah.
Who did he
and
play?
he played
The Tin Man.
Scarecrow,
Oh, okay.
and
Diana Ross's Dorothy.
the year after that they made, or that same year,
It was Off the Wall.
Off the Wall. Yeah,
Is Off the Wall his first solo album?
yeah, yeah. Oh, he had one called like Ben, but that don't
Ben. Like
the one with
Ben.
his little mouse. The one about his mouse.
What?
He had a mouse when he was little.
The one about his mouse?
Yeah, named Ben.
What?
He had a mouse.
And he named an album after
And then
it?
he got killed, and then he like
Got killed, like a murder?
someone
murdered?
killed him, so he got sad, so he made that
Who
song.
murdered fucking...
It's like the saddest song.
His name's Ben?
and his little Mike too, and he said
When did that come out?
1972.
Damn. What the fuck?
Damn, Mike, why you sad?
You were like, it's about his mouse.
It's about his
What
mouse.
mouse? What motherfucking... He had Michael Jackson in the
Was it
mouse?
Oh yeah,
What?
but that came out in 1978, so the year after, or probably during that time they were working on the album.
Have you seen The Wiz?
The Wiz is pretty nice.
It
it's
is?
cool.
It's
It's
got a vibe.
very urban.
Oh, cool. Who's the cast? Are there any other fucking stars?
Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell,
Mike Epps.
Richard Pryor.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bro, Richard Pryor is fucking insane. I watched this documentary about him. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, he would like be walking on the street, you know, like he smoked like a cigarette and just bust out like, oh, I need to smoke crack just real quick. What? And then like apparently, like one night he was going to bed with like his wife or whatever.
Me and you.
Who am I? I'm Chris Tucker. I'm Mike.
You Mike.
I think it's you and fucking
You're
you.
good.
I think it's you with like a mirror.
Bro, I heard some bullshit today. The Weeknd's retiring. He's doing one more feature, and then I was like, bruh, what is you doing?
People. It's just like it's like remember when Logic was like, I'm gonna retire. Then he had the album out like 2 months later.
Yeah,
Like they just say shit.
they do just be saying shit. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Shut up. Okay, sorry about that. We had a
So,
we had a little
yeah.
bit of
I heard
Sebastian
Lennon mix his song, and it sounds beautiful. It sounds
Whose song?
Raheem,
That people didn't hear you say that.
Mr. Raheem.
Raheem's Dream on Instagram. That's his Instagram name.
It sounds amazing.
What's it like?
Very folky,
Okay.
but very like,
New sounding.
and that's the song that Lennon put, you know, the AI mixer on, and it
Oh,
sounded-
really?
That sounded like,
Was his dad over there?
oh no, he was just he had just mixed the sounds
Yeah.
that they already recorded, but it was nice.
Yeah. I saw on Raheem's story. Did they go? They went to Colorado. Them two.
Yeah.
That's like, and did they stay with Mimi and Gigi?
No.
No.
Lennon drove out.
He drove there
He drove out. Yeah.
by himself. What?
So they had took Lennon's mom and Samuel went to Colorado driving, right?
Okay, I thought. Okay.
They stayed there a couple of days, and then I don't know when, but Lennon drove up to go see his dad.
Oh, in Colorado.
Yeah, to meet him because he was already over there.
I thought you meant Lennon drove all the way back.
Then
here.
Lennon's going to Mexico.
Fucking
in
word.
8 days.
Hell yeah, that's tight.
Where, bro?
I thought you meant he drove all the way
Raheem's
back here.
performing in Mexico
What?
at a bar. Yeah.
That's tight. Damn. It's fuck. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Lynn's gotta get some pics.
We gotta perform in Mexico.
Fuck yeah, we'll get there. I was thinking, my mom was talking about getting rid of the pool table. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but regardless, if we could pull it back or whatever, next time at your slutty or whichever party, we should do it this whole side, like a fucking big ass thing. And by then, we'll get some fucking what do you call them? I was not what the fuck are they? Pallets. On fucking Facebook Marketplace, I see it all day long. People are like, just free pallets. Come pick up your pallets.
It would.
So we should just get a shit ton. Like maybe like hammer them all
You know
together.
what? We could get my uncle Clemente on the mix of making a stage.
Really?
Cause he fucks up the pallet game. Like he connects them and then he makes them like he can make it into a porch or like.
That'd be cool. Like really talk it through with him. Like we could get like a modular like 3-piece stage that can like all come together. And I think the next nasty, that little like monitor thing, have 2 of them. So one of them would have my guitar and like my vocals coming out of one. Then the other one would have your bass and your vocals coming out the other.
Yeah.
So it'd sound fucking like, well, I don't know. We'll see. Some shit like that. I want to, because it's louder. Well, and it'll be real fucking giddy. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Nada?
Tesfaye?
Tesfaye? Nothing. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so we haven't done the outro in a while.
They're
so
about to get some fucking heat. So.
Is that just a little teaser? What kind of heat?
d-
Oh, we got some spicy, nasty content coming for y'all. We're gonna have Taco's post-game interview at the nasty dropping.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah! And then we're gonna have
Michael Stolfi.
Michael Stolfi. We also have our full nasty performance going to come out. That's gonna be a drop because we're gonna make the video look fucking real good for everybody. And we got some big things coming. We're excited to move forward in the big times. And thank y'all for being patient. What did we say? As always, it's been the biggest of times. We're bringing you peace and love.
And love and hip hop.
I am your host, Star Pop Billie Jean the Wall.
At the big house.
And it's been a big time.